Good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome to episode 119, which is the Paper Pumpkin kit for May called Celebrating in Colour. So that's what we're going to do. Is there anything I need to tell you? Oh yes, don't forget that the last chance sale is going on this month for the January to June catalogue. So if you need any of that On the Horizons DSP, now is the time to get it, okay? Because after the end of the month, you won't be able to get it anymore. So just a reminder on that. If you share this live, I will put you in next week's raffle. And, you know, you can give me thumbs up and hearts and stuff. And I think Facebook likes that. And then they will show other people what I'm doing, which is helpful. So anyway, I'm going to turn you down so I can do last week's raffle, for which I had to get my 8-sided die out, which is nice. Very nice, actually. So being a math major, numbers are important to me. So anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having as a beautiful day as we are. 66, but it's sunny and there's a light breeze. It's perfect running weather. Shame my brother won't let me go running yet. I put him in charge of when I can go running, so, because I know I would go too early and then my toe would get injured again and it would take longer. So I put him in charge. So he said no running today, but soon, I hope. Right, let me point you down and move you in a bit more. Yeah, I think that's about right. Do you really need to see all that crap there? No, probably not. But I think that's good. So, take that out of the way for a minute. And yes, we can see. So, in order, Kathleen, Barbara, Linda, Judy, Diana, Kim, and Kathy, and my 8-sided die. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diana. Okay then. So happy to use that die again. I really want to get to the 10. Mind you, then I'll want to get to the 12 and then the 20. But yeah, it just doesn't stop, does it? You're never satisfied. So let me show you the... This is going to be a bit different because I made... Well, this is the remnants that I've got from what I made. But one thing I wanted to point out was the envelopes are really nice. I was half tempted to use the inside of it to as paper, but yeah. So let me show you what I did. Or maybe I should show you what I was supposed to do. That might be good too. So here's the happy one in Tahitian Tide. So here's my version, which is pretty much the same, except I decided to put the To Celebrate Your Day inside, but I forgot to add a piece because I like my cards to be sturdy, and so I always add an inside, and I haven't done that yet, so I might just do that now so that we have an inside. Oh, I haven't got Tahitian Tide out. There we go. So let's do it the right way, because that would be annoying if I stamp it horizontally. So let's do that. There we go. So I'm going to put that inside. So here's what I did differently. Well, firstly, I did the wrong happy. That was an accident, not on purpose, but I like it. And I also added some Wink of Stella to the letters. And although this said, you know, use a Parakeet Party, I think that's probably Starry Sky and the Sweet Sorbet dots, I decided I was going to use 3 of Tahitian Tide because I'm a matching kind of, I wouldn't say I'm a matching kind of person, but I am where cards are concerned. I'm a bit of a scruff, really. So now we'll put this in here. I'm still using Whisper White, so I think that's why it looks a little different, but it doesn't matter, does it? So now it's a lot more sturdy. But as I said, I do that with every card I make. I put it inside in it, even if it's white. And people say, well, why would you put a white on white? I can write on the white, but it's in order to make it more sturdy. Not only to allow you to be able to write. So the next one is the Parakeet Party one, which is supposed to look like this. 3 different dots. Mine's pretty close actually, except I just use Parakeet Party dots, and I think most of you know by now that I do not like grey. I do not like grey at all. I wore it to school for so long. My sister says at 56 I should have got over it by now, but I just don't like grey. So I changed it to match the colour of the card, which I think personally looks better. And I used my little dots. I used my ruler at the top to make sure they were all in line. I've heard that some people have actually used the thing you popped it out of and used that as a guide, but I'd already smushed mine into a little ball before I thought of that. But it also meant that I could use my ruler, make sure it was square, and then I think I must have used this side because it's easier to see. I would make sure that there was an 1/8 of an inch gap between them so that they were spaced evenly. So that's a tip on that one. Where did I put the other one? Oh, there it is. So that's that. So the third one, this one was a bit difficult for me. It's got a wiggly bottom. I like straight lines, but I went with it and added the Best Wishes, and that should have, and it hasn't, it should also have some of this Wink of Stella. The clear Wink of Stella just adds shimmer and sparkle, and it doesn't fall off, which is a really important thing. When we used to have glitter paper, anytime you touched it, it just, yeah, that's much nicer. Anytime, ooh, I just headbutted the camera, sorry about that. Yeah. Well, you don't need to watch me do this, so I'll do that later. So this is this one. And then, because I think I must have been so proud of myself for using this wonky thing, it did occur to me that I could just slice it off and make it straight, but I decided to do it. And then I went even more crazy and used different coloured dots. And I've got to say, I absolutely love these dots. They're matte in colour dots, and I think I have a package already because, or they're on their way, because they're just wonderful. I love them. I didn't expect to, but I do. So that's that one. So there's no actual, nope, there's nothing to tell you about that one. So this one is incredibly simple, because all this gold stuff that you see comes on the card. So then you just take this red piece and put it in place on the right, in the right place, because you've got the gap for the U and you need it to line up. So that's all you have to do for that one. And I decided, again, no grey. There's no grey on any of my cards. I think I did do grey once. Well, anyway, there's no grey today. So this is the Sweet Sorbet and the Sweet Sorbet matte dots. So not much to tell you there. They did add in the kit some tear and tape, which is quite nice. Or you can use your liquid glue, or obviously a tape runner. So that's that one. And as I was saying, with this card, this is the other base. This is why I'm not actually making cards right now, because you only get 2 of each, and I did the more or less original, and then I used this, so I don't have any more. So I'm just going to show you them until I get to the end. Yeah, so I got out my Memento Tuxedo Black and just stamped just for, so just for you. And it's very golden nice, isn't it? So, this one comes, and you just poke out this piece in the middle. Poke out that piece, and then you get, can I find some while I'm doing this? Yes, you get these sheets of best wishes, happy you, and you can stamp above it. And so you get one of these circles, poke it out, add the just for on top, in, of course, Orchid Oasis, because it's the matching colour. And I used the Orchid Oasis matte dots, and that's about all I did for that one. But then that's all the ones that, I think that's all the ones that they did, yes. So here is one of my first alterations. Just thinking I've lost one, have I? Oh no, I'm on my second alteration. Yes, so that's number 6. The number 7 is this one. And here, this was the other piece that would allow me to make another one of these. So I took this, poked out the piece here. I'd already poked out the piece from the previous card, and then I cut a few circles, and I've still got some of them left because it was getting a bit overloaded. But this one, I made sure I got all those gold bits off of this. So then I arranged them where I wanted them, or where I thought I wanted them, and then I decided, can you see that better that way? Oh, it's shining, there we go. So we've got a happy, we've got just for, you make me, can do anything, a big U, to celebrate your day and to have you in my life. And then there's this little, these dots. So I took the dots, because this is the Orchid Oasis, which already has gold on it, and I just did some little splatters of that, this stamp, and gold embossed them. I'll put it the right way up now, shall I? Oh, yeah. And then after I had done the embossing, I then tried to remember where I thought I was going to put the circles, and I added those. And then I used mini dimensionals to pop this this sentiment up. So that's how I did that one. But of course I can't make it for you because I don't have any more of these and I don't have that. So yeah, but it's a good way to use it, right? What have I got on there? Ooh, I don't know. Right, and put that over there. And here's my final one. This is using the happy. Well, that's all it is using, actually. Now, I didn't think you were going to be that excited to watch me stamp this. So I'm just going to tell you how I did it. I hope that I haven't got any more grease on my fingers. Put some eardrops in today, and I reckon that's what that was. Anyway, yes, so what I did, I've got my happy on my block, and I stamped in Highland Heather. Then I tried to line it up, try and make sure that the side of the H was together, and I did Gorgeous Grape. Then I used Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, and Night of Navy. So, and I put it on a piece of this glimmer paper, which is wonderful stuff. It doesn't shed the shine, and it's ombre, and so that's what I used there. And let me find a piece. So this is what is underneath. So it's really pretty. And this is Starry Sky. Yes, it is. I was just trying to be sure that I hadn't used Orchid Oasis, but I didn't. This is Starry Sky. So I made that, then I backed it onto the glimmer paper, and then I decided I was going to colour in one of each of the letters to spell happy. And that's when I found that we don't have a glorious grape blend. So what I did was I took the Highland Heather light and did that one, dark and did that one. Then this is obviously Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, and Night of Navy. And after I had coloured them in, I used my trusty Wink of Stella to make them sparkle. And then I added a few gems that I had coloured with. This one was Night of Navy. That one was, oh yes, it's on the right row, isn't it? So this was Orchid Oasis, and this one was Highland Heather, and scattered those about. So I am going to make this right now. But I knew that I would not be able to have a chance of lining up happy 5 times. And I'm pretty sure you didn't want to watch me stamp, change color, stamp, change color, stamp. So I've prepared most of it. So all that is left is to add the color to the last happy, and this one's Night of Navy. And I just wanted to show you how I do it. I'm a left-handed person, so, and I'm also short-sighted, and so wearing those glasses, suddenly I realize, oh, this is so much better. Because these they're those progressive things, so I can see far, I can see short, but my computer glasses are much better for working on crafts. So getting back to how I do this, obviously the pen is in the way on the left hand side a bit, so I like to do the right hand side like so, because I can actually see that. Oh, and I should do this piece too. Then I turn it. So I can now see the bottom of the Y without the pen being in the way, like so. And then I'll turn it again. And now I can do this side without worrying too much about going over. Obviously, it's not foolproof, but it does mean I can actually see where I'm applying the colour. Put that back that way. So there you go, that's how I do that. And then I just get out my Wink of Stella and I'm not trying to move the colour, I just want to add a bit of glitter to it. So that's that. I don't know if you can actually see the glimmer. I photographed it, obviously, and I couldn't get it to show the glimmer on that. So if you can see it here, that's great. Otherwise, well, you saw me put some on, so you know it's there. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I messed it up. I did the wrong, I hadn't cleaned my happy enough. So it had a bit of a hint of blue in it, rather than being quite so Highland Heathery. So let's get this piece and apply it. There we go. And I'm going to just add this to a card base, the Starry Sky card base. Hopefully I can add it better than I can speak. Okay, which side did I do? That one. There's if you use your wonderful bone folder, which I love, it sometimes gives a slight shine. So I like to use the other side. So let us see how lucky we're feeling. Yep, looks good. And we'll get these out. Oh, I put them away, didn't I? Well, that was stupid. There was so much on the desk I had to clean up a bit, and I cleaned up a bit too much. Okay, well, let's see. Are you? Yes, What's your dark starry sky? I didn't want dark starries. I want Orchid Oasis. That's what I want. That's that one. And let's try this. Don't worry. That was just a couple of A blocks, I think. Knocked them with my elbow. But that's okay. They're used to it. So now all I'm going to do is... I wonder if it would look weird if I put one there. Let's see. Just to hide the fact that I went over a bit. Yeah, I think it would look a bit weird, wouldn't it? So we'll just go with one there. I think that would be, do you think? I don't know. I'll put one over here. And I think about there. So that's my final one that you can actually make without having to have anything left from the kit. So here are, nope, not you. Here are the real cards I made using the kit or the kit's pieces, and then here are the ones that I made following the instructions, well, more or less. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you haven't done yours yet, I hope you maybe get rid of this basic grey and make it more pretty. But anyway, I'm very glad that you are watching, and I hope that this gave you some ideas as to what to do with your kit if it's still sitting in its box. Get it out and have some fun with it. And don't feel that you have to follow the instructions. You really don't. It's just there. If you want to do it exactly as the instructions, go ahead. But if you want to make a few tweaks, that's okay too. It's your kit. You do what you like, okay? So, I hope to see you next Sunday. I have no idea what I'm using next Sunday because I haven't planned far enough ahead. So it'll be a surprise to all of us. I'll probably figure it out this afternoon. So, have a great rest of your day, and thanks again for joining me.